There's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Argentina could not have picked a better time to snatch a and time is up. So they have their win. They had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them, and the result followed inevitably. Your reflections then, Jim?
What I most admire about this outfit is the cohesion and the willingness to work hard as a unit and getting behind the ball, doing the ugly stuff. That's what gets you clean sheets and wins.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. That's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
I would go for the supremely athletic Jordi Alba.
Yep, he's tried one! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Up to head it!
Philippe Coutinho. Banega. Now surely! Villa, and the flag has stayed down. Messi. Can he get the shot away? Higuain shoots!
Argentina have been the more adventurous for me and productive, and now they have to add that clinical bit.
Now it's Messi, gets his foot in there. But it's Luis Suarez, Philippe Coutinho.
Barcelona have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into it's a better supply route.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Higuain spreads it wide. Dybala. Lovely feet. Banega. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Busquets sticks in a foot to win it back. And it's Messi. Dybala. Goes long. Higuain. Is it in? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Argentina just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And it's Dybala. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Has a swing at it! It's in!
And grabbing that opening goal so close to half-time too affords them that extra little psychological edge. And when it's one of your main men that's doing the damage, it just grows the togetherness and it grows the spirit. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Argentina, it's all first blood here.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Argentina leading 1-0 at the break. And we're already back underway here. Argentina carry a 1-goal lead into the second half. Alcacer. Iniesta. Higuain. Now it's Di Maria. Looks to clip it. Shot a goal! And in it goes! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Argentina take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
And a header! And the ball's come out! Danger averted for now. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. It's Di Maria. And he's there to cut it out. Sergio Busquets. Messi. Vidal. Messi. Di Maria. Chance to break. Di Maria with the ball through. And Dybala! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish of true class! And they are pulling clear here.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Argentina take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. It's been intercepted and that will come to nothing. Coutinho goes steaming forward. Barcelona have it back and they can go again. Could move up a gear here. It's Di Maria. Barcelona are keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Messi. Sergio Busquets. Luis Suarez. Iniesta. Luis Suarez. It's a loose ball. The shot's on! Great football, shot and save. There is the final whistle. Argentina, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Argentina can certainly give themselves a pat on the back for a job well done. They have a togetherness that makes them very hard to beat.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This one's a no-brainer. It's got to be Lionel Messi. In my opinion, he's the best I've ever seen. No better side on a football pitch than when he's dribbling through defences and finding the corner of the net. A little genius.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Rakitic. Argentina get it back again. And it's Bilia. And this is Di Maria. Up he gets! In for the pieces! Goal! Argentina! Ter Stegen reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Argentina get themselves into the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Rojo floats one over. And Dybala! Oh, that's brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Terrific audacity. Just gorgeous skill.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Argentina get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Bilia sticks in a foot to win it back. He's got away. Onega. Now it's Higuain. Di Maria. Bilia. Di Maria. Aimed long and direct. And it's Luis Suarez. Dybala tries a through ball. Here it and the shot! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And already they're looking to run away with it. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Argentina take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. And it's Coutinho. It's come loose. And back to base. Otamendi. Marcos Rojo. Di Maria. And that'll be the last act of the first half. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Argentina are cruising in at half-time, 3-0 ahead. So we're already into the second period. Messi. Just brushed off the ball there. Now the pass. Real shot at goal! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
It so nearly came off for him.
But that's the motivation and enthusiasm he shows, and the quality he produces.
It's Dybala. Up for the header! Gonzalo Higuain! He is sensational! They are running riot here. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Argentina tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Banega. Dybala. Barcelona keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Dybala tries running with the ball at his feet. Vidal. What a throw in. It's a good foot in there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Dybala. Just 5 minutes left. Gets wrestled off the ball. And it's Dybala. Dybala plays it out to the wing. Di Maria in with a header! Philippe Coutinho. Iniesta battles to win it back. There is the final whistle. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Of course, we all love to watch the creative side of the game and goal scorers, but there's an art to good defence too, and their organisation and discipline has helped earn this win.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I would go for the supremely athletic Jordi Alba, yet another of the modern fullbacks that is blessed with great stamina and pace, which allow really effective late runs forward and help with his recovery and getting back.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Jordi Alba. He's having a look round. Higuain.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And it's Roberto. Tries to dink it in. Cut out in the nick of time. Otamendi.
Well, both sides have actually looked poor going forward. We've hardly seen anything meaningful yet.
Messi with a long pass out wide. Oh, sweet feet from him there. Bilia. Banega. Banega has a goal! Sergio Busquets. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Alcacer. And it's Banega. Dybala. Hoists it high. The shot's on! Goal! Argentina! Higuain versus the keeper, and only one winner.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Argentina take the lead, 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Philippe Coutinho. Now it's Luis Suarez. Banega. Argentina are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. Bilia. Messi. Bilia. Lobs it in gently. And the ball is out of play. Rojo positions himself well and cuts it out. And the half-time whistle goes. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Argentina leading 1-0 at the break. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond.
Can he put it away? And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Jordi Alba nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Dybala, Bilia, and it's Messi. Higuain, already of course on the score sheet. Looks like a good ball through. Messi looks to slip it through. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And it's Roberto. Barcelona keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi dinks one in. Roberto.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim? Just the goalkeeper, Dybala! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Over to the left. And the counter is on. Looks to thread it through. Dybala. Has a hit! He's missed another one.
Argentina really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
And it's Dybala. Dybala tries to... Can he finish? It's a carbon copy of their previous miss. And the referee brings it to a close. Argentina, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle.
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I would say the Croatian, Ivan Rakitic, a passer with a creative edge who will probe away until he can release a teammate with the right through ball. Best described as either crisp or cutting.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Messi. Rakitic. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Ter Stegen deals with it effortlessly. And it's Roberto. Messi. Roberto going through into them, heads it! Marcos Rojo. Argentina still without an attempt on target. Luis Suarez. Now it's Luis Suarez. Coutinho. Now it's Higuain. And the weighted pass. He's got options out wide. He's left his man. Messi. Can he put it away? Big relief. It just needed better contact.
Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that.
And it's Messi. Roberto. Looking for options. No goals as yet. Now it's Messi. Now it's Messi. Battles to win it back. Di Maria. Biglia. Goes looking. Now it's Dybala. Now it's Higuain. Tries to dink it, shapes to shoot! Forward it goes. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break. 0-0. Already up and running for the second half.
Argentina clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Higuain plays a clever pass. And Dybala! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He was so quick off the mark there, read the ball beautifully. If only he could have found a half-decent finish.
And it's Jordi Alba. Oh, good ball. Coutinho. Loose ball, who's going to get that? It's a promising run he's making on the right. Now it's Messi. Messi tries lifting it over. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Dino. Now it's Luis Suarez. Jordi Alba. Iniesta. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Jordi Alba, chipped through, and he's cut it out. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Well, the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Higuain. Goes up and over. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Breaks on here. Higuain spreads it towards the left. Dybala. Dybala has a go! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, and you can feel...
And that's that. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches. Satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end. And it finishes 0-0. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Argentina certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This one's a no-brainer. It's got to be Lionel Messi. In my opinion, he's the best I've ever seen. No better sign on a football pitch than when he's dribbling through defences and finding the corner of the net. A little genius.
Has a hit! Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Messi really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
Villa tries a through ball, and the ball is out of play. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now it's Messi. Looks to slip it through. Alcacer gets into a good position. A chance to play it in. He'll have a dip!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Roberto battles to win it back. Digne. Forward it goes. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, that was close. Now he's wondering who wants it. Dybala. Di Maria. Dybala. Higuain. Great leap! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And it's Luis Suarez.
Barcelona have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
Banega. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Now it's Alcacer. Messi goes looking. Higuain plays it into the channel. Di Maria has it in a wide position, so what next? Alcacer. And we hit half-time, so both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. The start of another 45 minutes.
Argentina playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Shot a goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi did well to tidy that up, but it wasn't terribly convincing.
Dybala. Loose ball, who's going to get that?
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Dybala. Here it is now, surely! Danger averted for now. Jordi Alba plays it forward. Messi. Luis Suarez. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Hit long and direct. Higuain, he's got away. Dybala has a go! And oh! Higuain, and he's tried to lob him! And the follow-up. He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Barcelona look as though they're about to make a change. And it's Luis Suarez. Higuain looking as though he's being given special treatment here. Treatment he could well do without.
Yeah, and if he's allowed time on the ball, it opens up a wealth of other possibilities. Di Maria.
Oh, what's he done?
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time.
The referee's awarded a free kick. There could be trouble here. And for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Jordi Alba clips one through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
They are right into last chance territory. And it's Higuain. Dybala goes up and over. Good clearance now. Can they make something of it? And the referee brings it to a close. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goalless. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Argentina certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.